I've always been very protective of my daughter. Since she was a baby, I've had certain rules. No strange men in her life. No overnights away from home, and no pictures of her posted online. You may think these are extreme, but I've seen what the world is like. She's safer this way. Last week, we were at the park when I saw a strange man staring at us. At first, I thought I was imagining things. I can be a bit paranoid when it comes to her. But after I saw him again, pointing his phone at us, I had a bad feeling. I gathered Claire and we left. I looked back. He hadn't followed us. As I often did, I wished David were still around. I knew being a single parent would be hard, balancing work and raising Claire, having to do everything myself. But no one tells you how much more you worry when you have no one else to lean on. For the 1,000th time, I cursed David for abandoning us. I thought it was over. But the other day, I was dropping Claire off at school when I saw a car sitting outside. The man from the park in the driver's seat. I had flashbacks to years ago when I was stalked. The fear of never knowing when he would show up or what he'd do. I wouldn't go through that again, and neither would my daughter. Over the next few days, I began to see him everywhere, always following us, taking pictures. I tried to keep Claire distracted from it. I didn't want her to be scared. But I had to do something. I had to keep her safe. One day I saw him following me. I was alone. He could do anything. Desperate to get away, I ducked into an alley. I breathed heavily, praying I'd lost him. But then I felt a hand on my shoulder. "I've found you." Panicked, I turned and plunged the knife into his stomach. He looked at me, shocked, and fell to the ground as his life poured onto the pavement. I reached down and searched his pockets for a clue to who he was and why he was following me. In them, I found a business card that said, "Thomas Geller, Private Investigator," along with a picture of my daughter with strange words written under it. Melanie Thompson. Missing since 2019. Why did he have these lies? The danger passed, I calmed down and thought, I'd have to get rid of his body. Just like I'd gotten rid of David's years ago when he'd threatened to call my psychiatrist after I'd brought her home from the hospital. As if love could ever be crazy. Why hadn't he understood that she belonged with me? We'd have to move now, start over somewhere new. But I'd do what I had to. Claire was mine, and no one would take her away. Ever.